Hello everyone, welcome back to Mystical Blog channel where we dey giving a tanda and better and spicy gist wey dey fly up and down for inside the palace. Yes, so my correct and wonderful people, how una dey? Hope say una dey enjoy una holiday. Yes, so the aproko wey we don carry come now be saying Reverend Esther Ajayi don send better strong warning to Kabiyesi. Yes, with everything that is happening inside the palace right now, Reverend Esther Ajayi says she is not what? She is not liking anything that is happening in the palace, especially this part that Kabiyesi has been having stress. We don't want to even say stress issue or anything, but everything that is happening, it's not ordinary. Because the Mamalawos them inside the palace are becoming more and more very, very attacking. Yes. And to be honest with you, Reverend Esther Ajayi said that Queen Naomi is too being defensive in everything that she's doing. That sometimes you need to take the bull by its horn. Yes. That is not every time you will just sit down and be being quiet, being quiet. You know, Queen Naomi left the palace because of all the whole stress. It's not everybody that will come to the palace and say they can take polygamy or they can be used to polygamy and everything. Moreover, Esther Ajayi has sent a strong warning inside the palace. Yes, sent a strong warning to Kabiyesi inside the palace that anything Kabiyesi is doing or anything he's involving himself with the Oloris in the palace, that Queen Naomi is still his what? Wife. That she's not going to keep quiet and everything just become knob or everything will become null. That nothing, as if everything that they have done or all the whole things that they have planned to do will just become just everything will just vanish like that in the palace because of one or two Oloris. Yes, she has told Kabiyesi that no, that Kabiyesi should not make the mistake he has made the first time. Yes, that Kabiyesi should not make that same mistake he has made the first time inside the palace. And he brought the Oloris into the palace. That is the first mistake he made in the palace. For bringing the Oloris inside the palace. Because if you look at everything that is going up and down now, you know that Kabiyesi is the person who brought the problems to himself. Yes, it's Kabiyesi that brought the problem to himself. We don't know why the ego or the pride Kabiyesi took to take this wife, and the elders in council also who supported Kabiyesi to take all those wives because of they don't want Queen Naomi to be. But last, everything that they do is now going round and is going back to what? Queen Naomi. Now the elders in council are waiting for Queen Naomi to what? To accept anything that they want to tell her now. They are now the ones begging Queen Naomi to come back to the palace so she can become the Yeluwa. They are now the people. And that is what Reverend Esther Ajayi has been telling Kabiyesi. That all these things that he's doing, all the whole things that he's trying to do, it's not what he's going to do. That he should not go back to Ashley. That all these things are the manipulation of the evil ones. Yes, the Malawos in the palace. And it's not today. Reverend Esther Ajayi has been sending this strong warning to Kabiyesi. Ile-Ife has sent the same warning because we heard allegedly that Kabiyesi and Ashley sneaked out to have the dinner, and we know that it's because of the persuasion and the pressure Kabiyesi is going through. And you know, in that case of the special dinner and everything, the entourage who were in the palace said that Kabiyesi and Ashley passed the night in Kabiyesi chamber, and that is why all of a sudden Kabiyesi begin to change. And this is what the Ifa priest has told Kabiyesi from the long time. Reverend Esther Ajayi has told Kabiyesi, Ile-Ife told Kabiyesi, the great seers who are storming the palace have told Kabiyesi also that do not sleep with these women except they go for the what? 21 days, I'll be 30 days cleansing. That is what Ifa priest told. That all the whole Oloris in the palace with Queen Naomi, all of them will go for cleansing before you can have any intimacy with them. But we believe that Kabiyesi said that all those things, that how can you not wait? he will not do kerewa for 30 days. And they said the way to the man, a downfall of a man sometimes is through the honey pot. And that is why Kabiyesi all of a sudden Kabiyesi came out and started saying that he doesn't know whether he will marry Queen Naomi. He doesn't know whether he will continue the marriage. He accepts Ashley back. That is why Reverend Esther Ajayi had to what? Take the mantle and said, no, enough is enough. Enough is enough, Kabiyesi. Know your rights. Know what you want. Queen Naomi is your wife, and she is the what? She is the apparent queen to the throne of Ile-Ife. My correct and wonderful, I say make I greet them before we continue to give now this stanza and what Obonge is, because haha, make una bring in a chair come because we go give you a better story now. But before they make I greet my wonderful and marvelous people then. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you come across this our video. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to comment. And to those who come across our page for the first time, don't forget to what? On your notification bell on and subscribe to our page, because there we give you that tanda and spicy gist where they come from inside the palace. Yes, the matter where they sup now be say Reverend Esther Ajayi has sent a strong warning to Kabiyesi, saying that Queen Naomi is your wife. That Kabiyesi should what? Should trade with caution. Kabiyesi should not do what he wants to do in his mind. That Kabiyesi should not go the wrong way. He might be on the right way, but he can later be on the wrong way. That all these Oloris in the palace do not have a good motive for them, or rather they go to different juju priests, different native doctors to collect charms to fortify themselves. That Kabiyesi can see the truth in front of him. He just needs to accept it. That this is just the reality of life. That these women came to the palace not for any other thing, but they came for the motive of what? Taking or giving, remove everything from Kabiyesi. The question Reverend Ajayi was asking Kabiyesi, what has it benefit from all these Oloris in the palace? Rather, it is them that will follow Kabiyesi to conference. Kabiyesi will pay them off. Yes, and Queen Naomi has accepted everything Kabiyesi wants to accept. Because she met with the Gezi ruling house yesterday, allegedly. She met with them yesterday. And they were asking her the important questions that she wants. And she said she wants to what? Come back to the palace, that she has had enough of everything. On Sunday, on Monday, the Deji of Akure also what? Invited Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi to show that people around them are what? Are looking for the way to bring them back to the palace. But Kabiyesi is using his hand to what? To spoil everything in the palace. Kabiyesi is using his hand to what? Scatter everything. Why are you going on a secret date with Ashley? Why are you doing everything with Ashley? Ashley, you have come out in front of the public and said you are going to banish her. You have come out in front of the public and you said Ashley has betrayed you. She has disregarded you and she has disrespected you in front of the elders, in front of your wives and everything. She has been the one who has been orchestrating all the whole problems in the palace, home and abroad. Yes. In their Olori WhatsApp group, you see that when she was not around, she was the person who was doing every little thing there and there. Saying things, telling Miriam what to do. Miriam has disrespected you. Then why are you going back to these women who did not see no good in you? That is what Reverend Esther Ajayi was telling Kabiyesi. These women you have never benefited from these women, that rather. But the problems they're bringing, they'll bring unwanted child inside the what? Inside the palace. They have told Ashley countless times, do the DNA test. Many surrogate father and surrogate mother has come inside the palace and what? And say that the child that they claim to have for you is their own child. Reverend Ajayi really, really talked to Kabiyesi, send a strong warning telling him that he should what? Do the right thing. His decision making should be good. His decision making should be very, very good. That is what she said. My correct and wonderful people, immediately I see this thing, I say, yes, somebody needs to what? Talk to Kabiyesi. Somebody needs to what? Talk to Kabiyesi. Because he needs to what? Listen to Kabiyesi. His father has told him that he should not do what he plans he wants to do in his mind. That everything he's doing is just because he's afraid that Queen Naomi will come back to the palace and maybe it will not be like the way he wants to be. The Oloris them will still continue doing all these their problems. Parapo told Kabiyesi, if you now that you are thinking you are afraid, is now the right time to what? To do it. It's now the right time to do it. My correct and wonderful people, Kabiyesi is really, really in a state of what? A state of thinking. But we just know that everything will still be very okay because we know that when Naomi will still come back to the palace and the fate of Ile-Ife will still be restored back. Yes, so my correct and wonderful, and the matter we will get for you now, make us take and keep it locked down because many gist they come throughout today. Thank you all.